Catholic Church sex abuse cases in the United States. Catholic Church sex abuse cases in the United States are a series of lawsuits, criminal prosecutions, and scandals over sexual abuse by Roman Catholic clergy. The issue of child sexual abuse by Roman Catholic priests was first publicized, citation needed, in 1985 when a Louisiana priest pleaded guilty to 11 counts of molestation of boys. It was again brought to national attention when a number of books on the topic were published in the 1990s, and again in 2002 following a series of publications by the Boston Globe. As it became clear that there was truth to many of the allegations and that there was a pattern of cover-ups in a number of large dioceses across the United States, the issue became a nationwide scandal, creating a crisis for the Catholic Church in the United States. Though the sex abuse cases are not unique in comparison to other countries, the sex abuse crisis in the United States is more conspicuous due to the behavior and reaction, or lack thereof, from the clergy and the Vatican. Allegations in the United States also encouraged victims in other nations to come forward, rapidly creating a global crisis for the Church. Over many decades, priests and lay members of religious orders in the Roman Catholic Church had sexually abused children, principally boys, on such a large scale that the accusations reached into the thousands. The majority of accused priests in the United States, 55.7%, had one formal allegation of abuse made against them, 26.4% had 2 or 3 allegations, 17.8% had 4 to 9 allegations, and 3.5% had 10 or more allegations. A major aggravating factor was the actions of Catholic bishops to keep these crimes secret and to reassign the accused to other parishes in positions where they had continued unsupervised contact with youth. Many of the accused priests were forced to resign or were laicized. In addition, several bishops who had participated in the cover-up were also forced to resign or retire. The dioceses in which the crimes were committed found it necessary to make financial settlements with the victims totaling in the hundreds of millions of dollars. The revelations nationwide led to a zero-tolerance policy by the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, USCCB. In December 2019, however, it was revealed that numerous bishops across the United States withheld hundreds of names from their accused clergy list. The Roman Catholic Diocese of Dallas paid $30.9 million in 1998 to 12 victims of one priest, $48.5 million in present-day terms. In early 2002, the Boston Globe covered the criminal prosecutions of 5 Roman Catholic priests in an article that won an uncontested Pulitzer Prize. The issue of child rape and sexual assault of Roman Catholic children became a national scandal. The coverage of these cases encouraged others to come forward with allegations of abuse, resulting in more lawsuits and criminal cases. In July 2003, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Louisville paid $25.7 million to settle child sexual abuse allegations made in 240 lawsuits naming 34 priests and other church workers. In 2003, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Boston settled a large case for $85 million with 552 alleged victims. In 2004, the Roman Catholic Diocese of Orange settled nearly 90 cases for $100 million. In April 2007, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Portland in Oregon agreed to a $75 million settlement with 177 claimants, and the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Seattle agreed to a $48 million settlement with more than 160 victims. In July 2007, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Los Angeles reached a $660 million agreement with more than 500 alleged victims. In December 2006, the Archdiocese had a settlement of 45 lawsuits for $60 million. In September 2007, the Roman Catholic Diocese of San Diego reached a $198.1 million agreement with 144 childhood sexual abuse victims. In July 2008, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Denver agreed to pay $5.5 million to settle 18 claims of childhood sexual abuse. The Associated Press estimated the total from settlements of sex abuse cases from 1950 to 2007 to be more than $2 billion. Bishop Accountability reports that figure reached more than $3 billion in 2012. Addressing a flood of abuse claims, 5 dioceses, Tucson, Arizona, Spokane, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Davenport, Iowa, and San Diego, got bankruptcy protection. 8 Catholic dioceses have declared bankruptcy due to sex abuse cases from 2004 to 2011. In 2018, bankruptcy court approved an offer from the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of St. Paul and Minneapolis to pay victims of clergy sexual abuse a total of $210 million in settlement, which was the second largest settlement for any United States Catholic diocese and the largest by any United States Catholic diocese in bankruptcy. On February 9, 2020, it was reported that 5 Catholic dioceses across the state of New Jersey had paid over $11 million compensate 105 claims of sex abuse committed by Catholic clergy. Of these 105 claims, 98 were compensated through settlements. The payments also do not involve 459 other sex abuse cases in these dioceses which are still not resolved. On May 5, 2020, the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Philadelphia announced that it now expected to pay $126 million in reparations. The Archdiocese also said its Independent Reconciliation and Reparations Program, which was established in 2018, has received a total of 615 claims, and had settled 208 of them for $43.8 million as of April 22, 2020. That averages out to about $211,000 per claim, which is in line with what other dioceses have been paying under similar programs. The same day, the total amount of money which the Archdiocese of Philadelphia expects to pay in sex abuse settlements was soon revised to $130 million. The U.S. dioceses have tallied complaints from 17,000 people for what they paid out about $4 billion to victims since the 1980s. That figure could double given recent look-back laws that give them more time to sue. Allegations of sexual abuse by priests were widespread, occurring in cities across the country, including Boston, Chicago, Honolulu, Los Angeles, Orange County, Palm Beach, Philadelphia, Portland, Oregon, Eureka, California, as well as in dioceses across Europe. In 2008, the Church asserted that the scandal was a very serious problem, but at the same time, estimated that it was probably caused by no more than 1%, or about 5,000, of the around 410,000 Roman Catholic priests worldwide. The overwhelming majority, approximately 80%, of reported cases of sexual abuse of minors occurred in the United States. In 2002, following the revelations of sexual abuse in Boston, many Catholics and other commentators identified the abuse as being principally homosexual pederasty.